What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for your continued support. We're back at it with my 2004 Saab 9.5, and right now I do not have the accessory belt running or the belt on or any of the things, but I am just running the engine for a few minutes just to see if I can see any more oil leaking on this side of the engine. We want to make sure that the oil pan isn't leaking. I feel like just a few minutes of idle would allow me some time to see, once it builds up the pressure, if there's any seepage coming from the gasket. So let's hop into this video. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I ordered this just the other day on Friday and it already came in, which is pretty awesome. But got the new engine mount there for the passenger side. This is a few minutes already running, and I ordered the seal for the timing chain tensioner. I don't know, it's definitely leaking down there. So that could be enough oil actually to run down the side of the engine and onto the oil pan onto the oil pan. So that was another $10 seal, $11, so we ordered that. But car runs pretty nicely. Obviously, like I said, I don't have the belt running yet, but just a few minutes doesn't hurt on anything because it's not getting warm too much yet. Can monitor that here. You guys can see we still have coolant temps in the normal cool range, so I'll let it go a few more minutes. I literally just want to actively see if I'm seeing any fresh oil coming out of that oil pan. So pretty awesome, guys. Alright guys, so I sprayed some degreaser by the tensioner there, on the chain tensioner, and you can see where it's dripping down. And when we look at where the oil was coming from previously, it looks like that could be the culprit running down the engine and then splattering everywhere, because we've done the gaskets on, you know, the crank here and obviously the oil pan. So that's just another assumption. So let that degreaser sit in there, and you can see it's just kind of running down, which is interesting. Look at how gunked up this is. It's crazy. Look at that. Nasty. Alright guys, a couple days later, we got our new seal in here. 47 foot-pounds of torque on the tensioner. And we're there. Everything's been nicely degreased down there, so as soon as we turn this car on, we'll be able to monitor that. Alright guys, moment of truth here. We got the engine mount back on. 36 foot-pounds of torque on these aluminum bolts here. I've stripped out those. I've stripped one of those before and had to re-tap the hole. So make sure if you ever do this, not to do that. And it's pretty crazy how much that engine was sagging down. So I'm gonna clean up the engine underneath again now that I have everything out of the way. But first, let's do a start. See how this thing sounds. Always nerve-wracking. Sounds like a Saab to me, guys. No more rattling since we got the jack from underneath the engine. So yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna just before that heats up, clean it up underneath, and give it a couple days of driving and check and make sure we're not leaking any more oil. So pretty sweet, guys. All right guys, so we wrapped this up here with a heavy degrease and a hose underneath. Ugh. So we'll be monitoring that for any oil moisture now that it's all wrapped up. Engine sounds nice and healthy, and we didn't have any extra screws. So it means I did it pretty much 100%, because who knows if I forgot screws the last time. Just kidding. But yeah, no missing screws. We're gonna drive this thing around and I'll keep you guys updated in a sec. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video here. I told you I would, but the car's been on the road for the last couple days, and I'm gonna just give you a quick glimpse underneath. The car is not leaking any coolant, or excuse me, any oil anywhere. You guys can see. Nice and dry under there, everything's looking good.